everybody, namaste. How are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel, and I'm going to share one of the most delicious baking recipe with all of you. It is tiramisu cake. If you have any celebration, wedding anniversary or birthday celebration, please go ahead and prepare this cake for your loved ones, and you see how amazing this cake would taste and how much they would love eating this. This is one of the best cake I have ever prepared so far, and I would say please go ahead and try out this cake at your home. This has three elements to prepare. The first one would be biscuit cake, the second one is preparing the frosting, and the last element would be preparing the syrup. Yes, all these three elements are prepared at home right from the scratch. Only thing that I purchased is the raw ingredients from the market, and everything was prepared at home right up front. So you're going to see all the steps one by one in this particular video. So this required lots of patience and time. Once you invest that in this baking recipe, I'm telling you the end result is just amazing and you're going to love it. So without wasting any further time, let's start. But let me remind you, do not hesitate to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, and click on the bell icon for all video updates. So let's begin baking.
Very first step is to work on biscuit cake. Crack all your eggs together, yolk and white. We don't have to separate them. This is where it tastes amazing. Kick up the mixture to high speed and keep adding the sugar gradually. Continue to mix for about 5 minutes, and it should be thick and 3 times of its volume when it is done. While your mixture is at work, go ahead and butter up your pan. You can use 2 separate pan or spring foam pan. I am currently using single cake pan where I will be cutting up the cake into separate layers. Alright, once you got that all buttered up, time to check on the mixture and add the flour. As you can see, it is thick and thrice in volume with nice pale yellow color. Go ahead and add up the flour a little at a time and give a gentle mix, as we are completely dependent on the volume of egg to make this cake fluffy. Oops! Do not forget to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence. Alright, here we go. The mixture is ready. I'm going to transfer it to my prepared pan. Tap it over, and it is ready to go into preheated oven for 30 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. And when it is done, the pick must come out clean. Once the cake comes out of the oven, let it cool down for about 10 minutes before trying to remove it out of the pan. Very important tip, cool it down all the way to room temperature, because we are not going to frost the warm cake. And you know what? All the frosting will melt. Since the cake is completely cooled down, we need to cut into 2 layers. Work your way around to get that exact perfect 2-layer pieces. And it is done. Isn't it simple? Now it's time to make frosting. To make a great frosting with heavy whipping cream, make sure it is super cold, so which is straight out of fridge. Now we are going to kick the mixture to high speed and mix the heavy cream for about 2 minutes. We do not need to mix it for longer time, else this will form into buttery texture. Alright, it is done. Nice creamy. We don't need to mix any further than this. Now transfer into a bowl, because we need to whip cream cheese with sugar. No need to wash. Just go ahead and add cream cheese and half cup of sugar. Beat that in high speed until it is nicely mixed and creamy. Scrape down the cream and continue mixing for a minute or until it is nice and creamy. Now it is time to incorporate the whipped cream and blend it for a minute. Alright, frosting is done. So go ahead and set that into fridge until we are ready to use it. It's time to prepare syrup. I'm going to make coffee syrup with 1/2 cup strong coffee, 3 tablespoons sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Once the sugar is dissolved, we are going to brush that syrup generously onto the cake. It's little time consuming, but it's the best way to evenly spread syrup over the cake. Once we are done brushing both the layers of the cake, now it's time to layer up with frosting. Start frosting over one layer of the cake, and once done, put the next layer of the cake and cover with the rest of the frosting on the top and sides. You can just go creative. Once the frosting job is done, go ahead and dust it up with unsweetened cocoa powder. Finally, it's time for one last piece of decoration. I'm using Ziploc bag here. You can use piping bag or frosting bag to do so. Done. One last dusting with cocoa powder. Toss into fridge before you dive into it. Wow, just amazing, so pretty and delicious too. Now this is the perfect tiramisu. I hope you enjoyed baking with me. If so, do not hesitate to like and share this recipe. I'll be back with one more interesting baking task. Until then, be safe, stay healthy, and bye.